Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View, the live watch along with Celtic Vs Hibernian at Celtic Park. Cameron Carter-Vickers, currently on Celtic TV, saying it's good to be back at Celtic Park. Brendan Rodgers has just said it's fantastic to be back at Celtic Park, and the pitch is looking amazing since there's been no games played on it in the best part of a month. Just listening to Cameron Carter-Vickers. Have been difficult games. Cameron Carter-Vickers is saying difficult games. It's always a difficult game against Hibs. And you've got Peter Grant. When did cardigans become a fashionable item again? Peter Grant's in the stadium at Celtic Park donning a cardigan like a 70-year-old man. Are cardigans back in fashion again? Celtic fans with their big winter jackets on. Chilly at Celtic Park. Doesn't look as if it's raining just yet. Fans standing in the main stand looking up towards the board area. Looks like the boys of the Green Brigade have got a banner out already. Not sure what the banner is. Let's see if we can get it on. The and on that, I'm just trying to see. Celtic won't shoot for sure. Celtic won't shoot. That's for sure. Show it. No, there's no pictures of it as yet that I could see. The Celtic fans have taken their seats. Stadium's starting to fill up nicely. It is a full house today at Celtic Park. I'm watching it on Celtic TV, Stephen. Celtic TV. Runs off to find his card. I'm trying to see what that says. It's not a very clear banner. I do have. Hope Kenny gets some game time. Yeah, I hope he does as well. That Arnett with the Tom Selleck collar. Yeah. It's quite a... Here's the players coming out the tunnel. Trying to see the Celtic TV just not panning round. Celtic TV will not show the board members today, that's for sure. Unlike where the television over the last couple of weeks have tended to pan round just to see the Celtic hierarchy at their the most awkward moments. There's one thing today, during the first 12 minutes or at all during the game, the TV cameras at Celtic will not focus on the board at any time, and they will not focus on any banners either, so we won't get to see them. There's the Hibs players currently walking up and giving high fives to all the Celtic players. Dyson Myler right at the back. It's only on Celtic TV today, unless you can get it on an American channel on a Fire Stick. Unless you can get it on an American channel, or Camel Live sometimes shows it. It's quite a small Hibs support that's been brought over by Hibs today. I would have thought that Hibs would have had a bigger away support. One to watch today's Bowie, number 9 for Hibernian. Celtic did try to get him, but Hibs said he wasn't for sale. It'll be interesting if Celtic do go back for Bowie in the future. Seems to be the habit of Celtic that we have our eyes on players and then they kind of fall out of favour with the people that deal with transfers. We get ready for kickoff. Get ready for the referee just to blow the whistle. He's a bit late. Or is it Celtic TV that's late? It's probably Celtic TV that's late. Hibs kicking off. The pitch looks amazing at Celtic Park. It is like a bowling green. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Ball currently in the Celtic half, and with Scales on the ball. Out to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston on the ball. Cuts back to Cameron Carter-Vickers. Tony Ralston then cuts inside a bit. See, this is what I don't agree with Celtic, closing down the pitch. We never seem to use the full width of the pitch anymore. We seem to always close the game, narrow the game down as much as we can. There's Ralston going out wide again, but by that time the Hibs player's already there, and it's just putting Arne Engels under a bit of pressure, and then he loses the ball. Celtic get the ball back through Ralston. Cameron Carter-Vickers to Scales. Scales out to Marcello, who gets the ball. Can he get it straight out wide? Quick, no he can't. Turns inside. Luke McCowan, half decent ball for him. Forward. It does always fascinate me with the Celtic formation. I do like, I mean, I've said this before on lives, I do like formations where they can be quite rigid and you could see the formation. Celtic are, we seem to, Brendan seems to set them up to play one way, but then players are all over the place. Imagine waiting all that time to come on and then just get your comment taken off. Let me just go into this because I haven't pressed something by the looks of it. He's actually subscribed to come onto the channel. Imagine that. And let's just ban him. Where is he? Can't see it. Welcome to the One Celtic Fans View family, Mark. Oh, that was a half decent ball by Luke McCowan. He now gets it out wide to Tenekte. Tenekte, can he get a good ball in here? Ralston tries to thread through Dyson, but there was just not enough on it. Callum McGregor with the ball forward to Kelechi. Kelechi to, it's out to Ralston. Ralston to McCowan. McCowan. So every single player's in the Hibernian half, putting pressure. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. That should have been Tony Ralston's claiming for handball. It's outside the box, but he's claiming for the handball anyway. I'm not expecting us to get anything. Does it come off his hand? That was Arne Engels getting... Oh, come on. I mean, Arne Engels gets floored. There's Liam Scales passing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Straight back out. There's one thing, Celtic aren't mucking about today. 1-2 touch maximum pass, which is good. Off to a great start. Because I do feel once we take too many touches... I mean, even Scales, one touch pass. This is what I'm talking about. This is good stuff by Celtic. Tenekte on the ball, taking on one player. Didn't get the reverse pass that he wanted. Marcelo lets a bad ball. Ralston out wide to Dyson. Can Dyson take on his man? Can he get the cross in? He does. Off! No! Engels fluffed it, but Kelechi at the back post just couldn't get onto it. St Andrews. Unlucky by Kelechi. St Andrews High School in Kirkcaldy. That was unlucky by Celtic. Could have done with that early goal. I've got to say, it was good by Tony Ralston to get it out to Dyson Maeda. Dyson's coming back quite a bit. He's getting more involved in the game today. Scales running forward with the ball. That's always the problem when Scales does that. Players run into trouble. Callum with the ball out to Ralston. Ralston, a quick ball to Dyson Maeda. It was a bit too quick. And there goes Celtic TV at its best. Tenecti staying right out in the wing, which is good. He cuts inside. Takes on a player. Still taking on the player. What a fantastic... Oh, come on, that was unlucky. McGregor with the ball on the edge of the box. Tries to feed it through to Kelechi, and it's just... I tell you one thing, there's some good passages of play coming from Celtic right now. Early on as well, which is... You've got to say it is unusual. Celtic usually toil the first 10-15 minutes of a game, but they've hit the ground running today. St Mary's before that. Me too, bud. Where are you? And St Mary's in Kirkcaldy. See, I grew up in Pachuca, so I was St Paul's. Callum McGregor on the ball with a pass right out to the wing to Marcelo. Marcelo into McCowan. It was Callum McGregor that was actually further forward there, which was good to see. Callum's movement's been not too bad today. A lot of people say he needs to up his game, but Callum's movement today has been okay the first 7 minutes of the game. People will say it's only 7 minutes. Let's see if he can keep it up for the whole game. Hibs player just puts the ball out. I've got to say, there's a few, even though it's a sellout today, there's a few empty seats in the North Stand. Don't know if it's folk that have maybe woke up today and seen the weather and thought, bugger that. No, Eddie, I'm a Fifer, mate. Grew up in Fife. Is this the 30 minutes of silence today? I'm going to turn the telly up actually, because I mean, by TV standards, it doesn't sound any different, to be honest. There's quite a few empty seats in the Lisbon Lions stand as well. I think that's it's not showing you. Obviously, the TV won't show you if the Green Brigade or the boys have got any banners out during the minutes silent, the 12 minutes of silence. Got to say, Dyson's movement, he has started moving around different. He's swapped sides by the looks of it. He's now gone back to the side that he's meant to be at. Hope Celtic score bang on the 12th minute. McCowan's looking good. His passing has been crisp. Straight to the player, straight to the feet. There's McGregor. Can he get a... Hibs are way back. There's a deflection. Keeper saves it. The Green Brigade have a banner up. So it is. Your silence is deafening. Your silence is deafening. I don't think that's going to really upset the board too much. And like I say, it'll be interesting to see what happens in just under a minute time to see if the whole stadium stands up. Because if you want to really make an impact, what the stadium does do is the whole stadium on the 12th minute starts singing All Celtic Fans Against the Board, even the main stand. And that has to be the first song, All Celtic Fans Against the Board. Yeah, they've still got the banner. You could just see it on the TV now. I've just seen it on Twitter. It's not very readable for the other side of the stand. Whilst John Shirley, when you start being a Celtic TV commentator? Cameraman keeping away from it. Yeah, he is that, isn't it? You would expect that though, and there's one thing that they're never going to show you the main stand. I don't think they've not got cameras over that side anyway. Celtic TV only has cameras behind the goals and up on the old gantry. It looks as if Hibs are playing two up front. Scales back to Cameron Carter-Vickers, back to Scales. Passes the ball forward. Callum McGregor running forward with the ball. Passes it to Arnie Engels. Engels to Ralston. Ralston out to Dyson. Dyson with the ball. Engels with a good ball in. Kalechi just gets beaten to it. That was a good defensive header. There's the Green Brigade have started singing All Celtic Fans Against the Board. But it is only the Green Brigade that are singing. Celtic TV hasn't put any microphones over in that corner. Yeah, it's a good view of the underside of the main stand roof. Even though the TV camera gantry has a perfect view of the whole stadium. And there's a ball in from Hibs, but Kasper Schmeichel saves it well. And Kasper Schmeichel actually throws the ball out quick to Callum McGregor, who's taken the ball for the box up to the halfway line. McCowan's now got the ball just on the halfway line. Hibs have got back in numbers. That's why we need to hit with pace. Hibs have got everyone back now. We need a full stadium of red cards. Camera can't avoid it. Yeah. I'd be as well, mate. I'd be as well. I tell you, Callum McGregor has just told Cameron Carter-Vickers to get up the pitch a bit, to press up the pitch. I mean, Hibs are just sitting back now. trying to get the second ball. Front door siege, yep. Engels. Was the jungle the best singers, Baz? Ralston! Woof! Woof! Hey. Slow and predictable, yeah, it is that. Baz, iPhone camera lights in the 67th minute. Shine it at the director's box. They would just think it was a Take That concert then. Ralston with the first noticeable attempt on goal. During the week it'll be more noticeable. Yeah, when it's the European cameras. When it's Celtic TV, they're never going to show you everything. Does pan to the manager. Got his big jacket on. He's just looked up at the screen and went, oh, fuck off, I'm on the screen. Foul by Cameron Carter-Vickers on Bowie. "15 minutes. I don't know, there's not the round of applause going around the stadium, so it's quite disappointing. And you're not going to see if the Hibs fans have done anything, which is a shame. It is a shame. Ralston aiming for the car park. Engels needs to score from open play, not just penalties. I think Luke McCowan's got more chances scoring from open play rather than Engels. I mean, the Celtic fans are all sitting on their seats looking fed up. They're clapping now. Oh, that's good. Can you hear it on the radio? Archie McPherson's reborn in the shape of Baz. You need a bit old school commentary. Scottish football commentary is just rubbish these days. It's you know, it is nonsense. It's boring. They need a bit over exuberance within the commentary of Scottish football. As Hibs have a throw in. Hibs the long throw specialists. Comes off at Tony Ralston for a corner. Is it a corner or is it a throw-in? Celtic TV coverage was unbelievable. Here comes this long throw that Hibs have got. Throw right into the penalty box almost, but Kelechi manages to header it. Every single player back. Oh, there, Hibs have just got a break of the ball. And now it's a corner. Goal kick. Wow. I thought that would have been... Oh, there we go. Pace dropped already. Normal service resumed. No, I'm not. If I click onto the other Celtic TV, that's on 17 minutes. And I click onto this Celtic TV, and that's on 18 minutes. Worst punishment to the ears is Ali McCoist on commentary. Yeah. A stramash. You know, they need to bring back these fantastic words. There's a stramash in the box. Yes. Tony Ralston and a stramash in the box. Woof, he's just taking the player out. Callum McGregor just absolutely smashed the boy. He's not really. John Shirley. Oh, come on, Celtic. Up the pace. Why come they did well for the first 10 minutes of the game. They're now allowing Hibs into it. I mean, Hibs are just going to sit back and go, Let's see how good this Celtic team is. Only 30 seconds behind. Marcelo heads the ball out. Scales done nothing too bad there, but he's still got the cross in. It's a corner to Hibs. Corner to Hibs here, and this is where they're quite good. Hibs have two players out on the edge of the box. Oh, ball back in. Now the keeper gets it out quick. Jesus, what's happening? Schmeichel hits it to a Hibs player. Shock horror. Tries to get the early ball out to Tenecti. Oh, here we go now. Dyson Maeda's got the ball. Can he get the cross in? He can! And he misses! Kelechi puts it over the bar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was a fantastic bit of play. I mean, the keeper kicks it out, trying to get to Tenecti. Hibernian player headers it. Celtic player gets it back. Cracking ball. That was Luke McCowan. Cracking ball. Diagonal ball to Dyson Maeda. Dyson crosses it. Kelechi comes off the bar. Comes off the bar. Unbelievable. That would have been an absolutely cracker of a goal. As Celtic put up no place like paradise all round the buy your UEFA League tickets on sale now. That was a great bit of movement by Celtic. That's the Celtic that I want to see again. Fast stuff. Mine seems to be Hibs TV has muted it, as it was Dylan McGeeko. Young Dylan. He was a cracking wee Celtic player. Went to Hibs and had a no bad career at Hibs, didn't he? Cross in. Cracker. Oh, unlucky. Oh, McGregor with a attempted shot on target. Oh, come on. There's a Hibs player lying on the ground, for fuck's sake. Cheers, Irishman in Porto. Oh, come on, it hits him on the back of the head. And he's down holding his hands. The ball hits him off the back of the head. And he's down like he's been shot by a sniper. Look at him smiling. Did you see that? I hate it when players do that. All he's done is, I mean, fair play. It's sportsmanship, they call it these days, isn't it? Sportsmanship, just to lie on the ground. Take the pressure off the team. Take the pressure off the team and let... going to miss the second half. Just jumped on my plane to Turkey. Hopefully we'll get one before we set off. If you've just got on the plane, you'll be taking off in the next 20 minutes. I'm not Alistair McAllister, thank goodness. That accent does my head in. There's Callum McGregor telling players to get forward. Ball out to Tenecti. Can he take on his player? Yep. Nope. Oh, that was a bad ball. That was bad. Kelechi hits the bar. Yep, I know that. Yeah, I think Dylan came from the youth at the Old Co and then to Celtic. Flight just leaves before half time and you're on the plane already. It's not too bad. You'll probably be delayed. Who are you with? Ryanair, you'll be delayed. Celtic girls in the house. Callum McGregor with, oh, that was an interesting one, and gives away a free kick according to the referee. I didn't think it was a free kick. I think it was a free kick to Celtic. Now the referee's just allowed Hibs, well, the referee's just moved the ball. I thought it was a foul on McGregor, but he's given it the other way. Yes, they could be bottom of the league potentially. The league as it stands, that's not updated the games that are playing. Right, there we go. As it stands just now, Hearts are top of the league. Hearts are on 16 points. Hearts have scored. They're winning 1-0. Celtic are drawn 0-0. Dundee United are 0-0. And Aberdeen are still bottom of the league because they're not playing today yet. Aberdeen play later on. So Falkirk are getting beat by Hearts already, which puts Hearts top of the table as it stands just now. So Hearts are top of the league. They're on the same goal difference as Celtic. So Celtic need to score more than Hearts today to retain top place in the league. It's as simple as that. We will keep an eye on that throughout the day. The lineup this afternoon is obviously, we went for a 4-3-3. Ralston, Carter, Vickers, Scales. Oh, there's a ball out for a corner, headed out for a corner. It was Tenecte was coming in at the back post there. Get the screen back up. Celtic with a corner from Arnie Engels. So much for an early goal, yeah. Corner, Arnie Engels. Another corner. Hibernian player heads it straight out. Arnie Engels again. Can't get it past the first player. Kalechi right next to the keeper. Oh, come on. There's another Hibs player went down holding his head. But Hibs are deciding to play on. Hibs have played on and will now get it called back. Wee Huns can kiss Nuno goodbye. He's just been announced as West Ham. Oh, he's saying it's his mouth. Can't it be that hot? I mean, they're all trying to get a drink as if it's 30 degrees, 25 degrees. It's 13 degrees. I mean, that come off. Right, that Hibs player went down because the ball hits him off the face. He jumps to header the ball. As the scoreline's coming up, Dundee United 0, Kilmarnock 1, Hearts 1, Falkirk 0, St Mirren 0, Dundee. Kalechi, and it's over. There was some pace on that ball. Some pace on the ball, but he hits it way over. I mean, that was a good tackle for Arnie Engels. A little bit rustiness there. If that had went in, if he gets that on target, that's a cracking goal. Celtic picking up the pace again, gladly to see. Ralston plays a fantastic ball through to Kalechi. Kalechi, is that? How was that offside? How on earth was that offside? Callum McGregor with the ball, takes on a player. Passes it out wide, cracking diagonal ball for Liam Scales, right on the feet of Tenecti. Can Tenecti get past his player? Ball into the middle of the park. Arne Engels out to Ralston. Ralston out to Dyson. Dyson looking to get a 1-2. Ah, oh, come on. There's a good ball for Tony Ralston in the back post, and there's nobody there. Oof. Jesus, skiffed the bar. Marcelo. Jesus. Another chance by Celtic. Just skiffs the top of the bar. I've got to say, that came out of nothing, that one, because... Oof. Jesus. That's twice Celtic have now hit the bar in this game. It's got draw written over it. I don't think so. No worries, Paul. There's Tony Ralston with a cracking tackle. Gets it out to Dyson. Dyson back to Arne Engels. Arne Engels. Oh, McCowan. Slack pass by McCowan. It's got to be said. Celtic are doing really well to pick up the second ball here. Do you know, and win the ball back. I mean, Brendan will be saying that everyone's doing everything right today. We've done everything right bar score. We've hit the woodwork twice. I mean, if in 2-0 at this point, I don't think Hibs could complain. We need to raise the bar a little bit. Ba-dum-dum. Here's another one for Dyson. Maeda doesn't get it past his marker though. Tony Ralston gets the ball. Everyone's kind of man-marked at the moment. Luke McCown gets the ball to McGregor. Engels back to McGregor. McGregor shoots! Oh, and it's blocked. Hibs are hanging on here. Both Falkirk Rangers scored 2 against Hibs. When we look at the league table, Hearts are winning 1-0. Dundee United are getting beat 1-0. St Mirren and Dundee are a draw. It'll be interesting. The game next this afternoon will be the interesting one. Motherwell Aberdeen. If Aberdeen win that, it then puts a certain team bottom of the table. But Motherwell are the draw specialists. Aberdeen away at Motherwell. Celtic have the ball with Cameron Carter-Vickers just at the halfway line. Arne Engels. Oh, that was Luke McCown gets tackled. It's at this point that Celtic kind of slow the ball down a bit, which is unfortunate because you want them to up the pace at this point. Sriracha across in. Oh, McCowan. Hibs have got far too many folk back. Dyson with a header and the keeper saves it. That was a cracker by Dyson, but the keeper saves it. Another shot by Celtic. I mean, the stats must look fantastic for Celtic this first half. But what you want is goals. We're sitting at This is saying that can't be right. It's saying that no, it's not. It is right. Celtic's pass accuracy is at 92%, and we can see it today. I mean, I know I talk about pass accuracy in every game, and you could see that the passes have been pretty spot on today. 92% is quite high. It's amazing the difference between an 87% pass accuracy and 92. The flow of the game is much better from Celtic. Celtic have had 8 shots in total, 1 in target, it's saying. 74% possession, 274 passes, 2 corners. So that is another corner to Celtic. We need to start scoring from these corners. Hibs do have quite a big team, so they tend to defend corners quite well. That's the team for Thursday. Full of energy, delightful to watch. Yeah, James, do you know what? You're maybe not wrong there, like. But we just need to score goals. Engels corner, headed away by Hibs. Callum McGregor gets the ball back to Ralston. No, it's not. It's Marcelo. There's Luke McCowan taking on a couple of players, and Dyson kind of gets the ball stuck at his feet. Callum with the ball out to Marcelo, to Tenecti. Oh, great reverse pass by Luke McCowan there. But there's that many Hibs players back. I mean, there's Celtic doubling up on Hibs players now. Who the hell's our set piece coach? It is Strachan. Kelechi to Callum in the box. The other Celtic TV is just behind as well. The other Celtic TV is 30 seconds behind the one I'm on. Can you give it a time you're at? Right now, Celtic TV that I've got is on 30. Remember, there's a delay on YouTube as well of around about 5 seconds. So I'm on 36:58, 37 minutes now. But there is a delay on YouTube. Plus the time's on the screen. The time that I've got is there. That's the time that I'm on. Hibs players going down all the time, yep. I'm surprised at how many. I mean, it is just odd seats, but the game was a sellout today. Hibs player going off, 37:20. I'm on 37:30. So Del Boy, I'm 10 seconds ahead of you. Have we played football or rugby? 38 minutes on the clock. Radio is live. Pictures take longer to transmit. Yeah, if you're listening to the radio, you're going to be ahead. It's always the case. It's always the case. And if you're watching in different parts of the world, it's never instant. Celtic have done everything they've done everything not too bad today. I mean, I'm not going to complain about any player. There's nobody that's having a bad game this half. I mean, there's Andy Engels just taking on a player. Cuts across to Marcelo out to Tenecti. Takes on the player. Oh, that was a cracking pass, but puts Callum. Oh! Callum McGregor's shot saved. Unbelievable. Foofed. Karen, why are you listening to the radio when you've got everyone here? Let me just say that. Can I also say that the players weren't fazed by the 12 minutes protest? Don't want to sound against it or anything, but it's good to see the table. Yeah, the protest isn't going to affect the players in any way. Dyson's looking lively. Get Bernardo in the second half. Who would you take off? Because I think that the midfield's been doing okay. Luke McCowan's been doing fine. Arne Engels has been doing fine. Callum's been doing fine. He's had a shot. Do you know, so I don't see the need to change anybody at half time. Ralston plays a ball into the box, just a little bit behind Kelechi. Scales ball back up to Tanetti. That was a good pass by Tanetti to Luke McCowan. Luke McCowan with a little nice one. Unlucky. Dyson. Oh, God. There's Kelechi getting the ball on the outside of the box. He's going to have a shot right at the keeper. Saved. Oh my goodness. Gary Patterson's on 45 plus 1. So you are, mate. You got a time machine. You can go back and watch Rangers play as well. Another shot on target with no goal. Get one in the back of the net. Yep, says David. I think so. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Great effort. The midfield has looked together today. Yes, it has. It has that. We seem to be playing well at Celtic Park for a change. As Dyson gets the ball, there's two, and Dyson manages to keep the ball. McGregor pass forward to McCowan, and it's out wide. Back to Callum in the midfield. McGregor in the thick of it there. This is a cracking ball. Can Tanetti get it? Oh, he does. Can he get this one in? Oh, it's too high. Dyson gets a hold of it at the back post. Tony Ralston. Oh, that was a cracking wee ball with Ralston. Oh, he's not made the run. Tony Ralston never made the follow-up run to get the ball back. Here comes Boyle for Hibs against. Takes the shot. Easily saved by Schmeichel. Good to see Schmeichel getting the ball out quick today. He's not holding on to it too long. It's good to see Schmeichel. I think he's been told by Brendan, come on, we need to get the ball out. Saints 1 up on Dundee. What was that? Changed the league to the table. Hearts top of the table. Kilmarnock winning. Celtic really need to score before half time though. I mean, they've not done a lot wrong. I mean, even McGregor's had a good game. Engels cross in, back post, nobody's there. Oh, almost get a corner out of it though. Scales gets the ball, but then it goes out for a throw in. Still time for Celtic to try and get a goal. Ten shots on goal. We're creating chances. Yeah, we are creating chances today. I mean, it's pissing down with rain. We've hit the crossbar twice. Callum McGregor's had a cracking shot saved. Do you know? There's a lot of positive, and it's at Celtic Park. Generally, at Celtic Park, after a European game, we're absolutely woeful. But today, as Kelechi just doesn't get that ball, Hibs just batter the ball upfield. 3 added minutes expected, says James. Arne Engels There's another one by Dyson, but that's a woeful. Jesus. Hearts are now 2-0 up. Hearts are 2-0 up, so they have increased their goal difference. They're now 1 goal better than Celtic, so Celtic need to score 2 goals this afternoon, minimum, to get back top of the league. And this is what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to goals scored. At the moment, Celtic haven't scored, although they've had 3 screaming opportunities. I know, so much for Calmac being done. He's running the show. This is very true. So much. It's people saying before the game, good on Danny Boy for picking that out, because Calmac had a fantastic shot and he's been running the midfield well. As Tony Ralston takes Boyle out the game. Dyson's not in it today. He's playing on a different wing. Hibs with a free kick into extra time. Hibs attacker on the offside position. To the back post. Jesus. That was close. That was lucky. That is lucky. That would have been such a Celtic thing to do. It would be have 3 amazing chances, 2 hit the bar twice. Callum McGregor test the keeper from distance, and Hibs had a chance right on the stroke of half time, and he puts it over the bar. Celtic in domination again in the Hibs half. Can they get the goal? I mean, they've completely dominated. Arne Engels to McCowan. There's 3 players round McCowan. Cross in. Dyson with a header past. Goes behind. Dyson was just a bit unlucky there. Just a bit unlucky. Marcelo's been good. On 47 minutes. There is 3 minutes added on. 47. Ball out from Hibs into the Celtic half. Tony Ralston gets the ball for Celtic. Tony Ralston going forward. 1 pass out to Dyson. Dyson with the ball. Maeda. McCowan. Too many Hibs players. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Hibs players right on the edge of the box. I mean, talking about defending in numbers and defending for your life. And that's it. That's half time at Celtic Park. Still goalless at half time. There's a lot of positives to take out of the game. I think personally we've been unlucky with the amount of shots that we've had. As it stands, Hibernian have only had real 1 decent chance on goal. Celtic have hit the crossbar twice. Callum McGregor tested the goalkeeper from distance. Kelechi, could he have tapped one in at the back post? There's been enough opportunities for Celtic to get the goal today. Kelechi hits the crossbar as well, doesn't he? And as did Celtic. But it's just not come off for the team today. Looking at the league table, Hearts are currently winning 2-0. Let's get the score lines up from in and around Scotland. Currently at half time, it is Celtic 0, Hibernian 0, Dundee United 0, Kilmarnock 1, Hearts 2, they're still playing, Falkirk 0, St Mirren 1, Dundee 0. That's the games that are currently playing in the SPFL, and what it's done to the table is Hearts are above Celtic at the top of the table by 1 goal. Well, and they're winning. Got to say that. They're on 16 points. Celtic are on 14 points because we're currently drawn. I mean, Arnie Engels was unlucky. He kind of skiffed it. Kelechi, he doesn't get to it either at the back post, stretching. That's kind of where it started for Celtic, and then you had a couple of hits the bar a couple of times, and then Callum McGregor. Do you know, when you look at the amount of shots, we've had 13 shots, 3 on target. The 3 on target is the 2 that hit the crossbar and the Callum McGregor one. I've got to say, the ball from Luke McCowan out to Dyson Maeda, and then the cross in from Dyson Maeda to Kelechi, and Kelechi just, he does everything right, except it comes off the top end of the post rather than the underside of the bar, to then go in the back. There's somebody trying to get their face on Celtic TV. But anyway, let's dive into the comment section and see what take Maeda off. Why? I think that Dyson's done alright on the wrong side that he's not usually on. I'm sure a goal will come, some great passing. Celtic Hibs are defending for their life. Yeah, they are. They're completely defending for their lives. No reason to change anything. Complete control, making chances. Yeah, we are that. Get into Motherwell to beat Aberdeen 2-1. I want Aberdeen to win, to be honest. Need to get the finger out. A couple of chances, says Paul. Celtic need to focus on the league instead of Europa. Use the reserve team in Europa. Why, Duncan? We've made changes who from this team would you then drop out to make us better? Because I think that the changes that we've made today have been fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Done better the other night, did we? Man, I don't think so. I mean, that shot with Callum, he was unlucky that it was straight at the keeper. Especially through the body of players. The keeper does well to hit it away. He does do well to hit it away. More passing quicker is needed quicker. Let me just read this. I mean, Hibs were unlucky not to score right at the end of the first half there. Even the goalkeeper's playing well today. Even Kasper Schmeichel is getting the ball out early. Do you know, even Kasper Schmeichel getting the ball out early. We've not been too laboured. I don't think that you can't really say that we've been laboured or side to side passing today. Do you know, everything has been, we're up the tempo a bit. Coming back from a European game back to Celtic Park, there's usually the odd side to side passing stuff. That hasn't happened today, and I think that it's all doing fine. Oh, Jesus. I'm just reading some of the comments. We'll come good the second half. Yeah, we'll do that. It's just a matter of time before we score. Yep. I want to win in Europa. Yeah, I want to win in Europa as well, Shrek. I think that Celtic aren't going to take their eye off the ball when it comes to the league. Not a chance. And I think that with the games that's coming up, when you look at it, on Thursday night we play Braga at Celtic Park, and then Sunday we've got Motherwell at Celtic Park. For me, the Braga's a must-win game. Brendan was right to make some changes today. You need to get Tony Ralston's been playing fantastic today. You would never think that Tony Ralston's been out injured for a couple of weeks. Do you know, he's came back in. He's got to prove that he's up in his game. There's so many positives to take. The fact that Tony Ralston has been out injured, and you've had young Colby Donovan to come in. And he's coming today, Tony, and he's went, I need to prove that I'm way better than Colby Donovan. And he's been fantastic today, I would say. I don't think anyone, I mean, it's all up to opinions, but Celtic playing as a unit today a lot better, yes. I mean, people are picking out individual players, which I think is unfair. I think today we're showing a little bit of fluency within our play that hasn't been the case. And the stats don't lie. When you look at the pass accuracy for the game, that tells you how good we're being played, because the pass accuracy is at 93%. Normally it's around about 87. You know, if it's a bad game, it's around about 83, 84. The fact that our pass accuracy is at 93% tells us it's a good game. 91, and we're usually playing good. No, we're 2% above that. 13 shots in total, 3 on target. Possession's been 78% with 403 passes. So we have had a lot of the ball. And Hibs pass accuracy is only 70% and they're 22 possession. They've had 2 shots in total, 1 on target. 1 on target. 3 corners for Celtic. But as it stands, we're sitting second in the league. I would just go in. If I'm Brendan Rodgers, I'm going in at half time and I'm saying, you need to start scoring goals, lads, because Hearts are top of the table. Do you know, you switch the TV on and you go, look, there's the league table. If that's no motivation enough for players to go, fuck, you know, show them it, let them see it. Let them see it that they've slipped down off a top position. Get that to motivate them. Get that. Then they start taking shots. Then they just go, right, we start shooting on target. We just start shooting. You get to the edge of the box, you shoot. It's as simple as that. We need to go on a goal fest the second half. We need to score at least 2 goals to go back top of the league. At least a minimum of 2 goals. We need to win by 2 goals. Can Celtic do it? It's a big ask, but I think ultimately that we can. I think it would have been good. But do you think that we have been dangerous edge in the box? Jimbo, it's hard to be dangerous in the box when there's 7-8 players from Hibs in the box. Only stats that matters are goals scored. Yeah, it is, but you can tell how good we're playing. You can tell how good we're playing when it comes to the pass accuracy. It's one stat that the club will use every single, that tells them how good the team have been playing. Square Sausage Mix says, shoot, goal. If only. 45 minutes to get 2 goals. It's not impossible. I think we can. I think we could score more than that. We should have been 3-0 up. Do you know, if Callum McGregor puts a little bit of curve on his shot at goal, that's going in. He kind of fires it straight at the keeper. Keeper bounces it, punches it away. He doesn't save it. He punches it away. When you look at the shot from Marcelo that comes off the crossbar, if you look at the shot from Kelechi that comes off the crossbar, you're talking about 3-0. If it's 3-0 at half time, Brendan Rodgers is then saying, right, I might bring 1 or 2 years off at half time, just thinking forward to Wednesday. But as it stands just now, he's not going to make any changes due to the fact that we didn't score the 3 goals. So he's got to try and keep the momentum going. And it's happened over the last couple of weeks. You change the team too much in the second half, and we see us lose that little bit of momentum. You don't want to do that, especially when it's still at 0-0, and people will say, well, we haven't taken your chances. Well, we have taken our chances, but we've just been unlucky in front of goal. Can't wait for Jota to return. I mean, who do we leave out when Jota comes back in? Who do we leave out? Why is Celtic TV not working? It is, I'm watching it. Give me a second, I'll be back in a second. I'll have a time to do it. Come on, Celtic, why Celtic TVs? Who stole your chair? Nobody. Just let it stand. Just put the mic up there like I'm singing. Problem is Hearts might score a couple more. Yeah, it's true. Hearts might score a couple more, but let's just hope that Celtic can score more, as they're looking for goal of the month. Johnny Kenny. It's easier to do standing for the watch along, because if you sit for 2 hours, I mean, sometimes if you're sitting for 2 hours, you want to fall asleep watching Celtic with the side-to-side passing stuff. Jock Steins, Lisbon Lions shot on sight. Martin O'Neill's team had the crack at Celtic should have a crack at it. I'm confident. But I'm not going to say that we've been unlucky. I mean, we've had 3 cracking shots. I mean, talking about Martin O'Neill's team, talking about the Lisbon Lions. I mean, I'm sure they had games where they hit the crossbar twice. You know, they had a fantastic save by the keeper. Quinny's in saying it was a great style of play first half. I think it was. But a lot of them are arguing with McQuinney saying Celtic are shout. It doesn't matter how many we score, just as long as it's one more than Hibs. No, it does, Stephen. Because if we only score one more than Hibs, we do not end up top of the league tonight. We need to score a minimum of 2 goals to get back top of the league. Hearts are sitting top of the league by 1 goal at the moment. We need to score 2 to get back top of the league. So if we win 1-0, you're in second place tonight. Are you going to be happy with that? Going into a European game where you're not top of the league? I don't think Celtic fans would be. People will say, it's about goals. We need to score goals. I've been saying this for the beginning of the season. We've not been scoring as many as we should have. We've been a tad unlucky today. And Brendan Rodgers tends to motivate the players on that note. For me, the first thing you do is you go into the dressing room, you switch the telly on, and you put the league table up. And you say, look who's top of the league. Hearts by 1 goal. One goal. They've scored 2 in the day, but they're top of the league. Tommy Dunn's team would rattle 5 in the second half. Yeah, they would. I think we've got 3 goals in us the second half. A minimum of 3 goals in us the second half. Easily. And that will put us back top of the league. We've got at least 1 goal on the bench, says Quinny. You've got more than 1 goal on the bench, I think. I mean, it could be a game for James Forrest to come in. Johnny Kenny, he needs the ball with his feet, though. I mean, Johnny Kenny might have scored one of those attempts at goal. Top of the league tonight doesn't matter. It's the end of the season that counts, says Stephen. It does. Because when you go through the season and you've got it always matters that you're top of the league. If we allow Hearts to be top of the league tonight, they're all walking about Edinburgh getting it gadgy stuff, going gadgy and that, we're top of the league, gadgy stuff, and thinking that they're going to do stuff in the season. Do you know? And that motivation for when the players are top of the league, do you know, it can give them that extra little edge as the Celtic players come back out. So it does matter who's top of the league throughout the season. He's popping pills. What's that he's popping? Was it juice? Kalechi in the middle of the pitch. Hibs going to make another substitute. That's Hibs' second substitute of the day. Just untidy at the finish. I'm a gadgy bastard. Can't do an Edinburgh accent. I used to have a posh Edinburgh accent, but can't do a Leith accent. Or a Hearts. Who's got the worst accent? Hearts or Hibs? They've kind of got the same accent, haven't they? Arnie Engels ready to kick off for Celtic and does to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor out wide. Celtic giving it the tippy-tappy stuff at the back at the moment. Finding their way into the second half. Not a lot of movement from the midfield, it has to be said. Cameron Carter-Vickers puts... Jesus, that's a foul. How is that not a foul? Says play on, says the ref. Oh, and that's a poor ball. Well, in a bit of a fight here. Celtic getting the ball forward. Hibs back in numbers. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hibs players in the box. And people are saying that Celtic need to be more clinical when there's so many. Here comes a cross in. Back post to Dyson. Dyson kind of loses the track of the ball but manages to retain it. Ball in from Ralston. Let's not talk about that. "45 seconds behind. I'd rather be behind than in front." Carmack with the ball, getting closed down, out to Ralston. The ball's put back to the Celtic defence. Hibs are kind of closing us down a bit quicker this second half. Funny 5 a day is in the house. In Santa Ponza a few weeks ago, played a game drink when we passed back to the keeper, end up rat-arsed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That's a cracker. That's quite an easy... No, it should be... every time we pass back to a defender, you want to take a shot. You wouldn't see the end of the game, would you? Tony Ralston with the ball. Hibs sitting right back. Celtic trying to get the ball in through Tenecte to the byline. Oh, just over the head of Kelechi. Just over the head of Kelechi. How many tunts in the chat? I've no idea. Kilmarnock fans have the worst accent. Has Michelle got a Kilmarnock accent? Celtic looking comfortable as the game's in the early minutes. It's kind of left off where it started. The game kind of finished the second half. Ralston with the ball back to Cameron Carter-Vickers. Carter-Vickers out wide. Ball in. Oh, that was a poor ball by Arnie Engels. Bad ball by Engels there. Hibs with the throw in. Just doing this. That's fine. Celtic coming forward. Again. Can we get a good cross in? Oh, fuck. Engels nearly scores. Engels nearly scores. Good save by the keeper. Cracking save by the keeper. Was it the keeper? Here comes Engels with the corner. Delivery not bad, right? Oh no! Come on, Kelechi heads it over again. 2 shots in the first 5 minutes of the game. I mean, Kelechi should have been burying that one. You've got to put that on target. You've got to say Dyson was maybe in the front of him a little bit. Dyson maybe put him off just that little bit. 3-0 Hearts. God, that's all we need. I told you that Hearts would score goals today. I'm still saying 2-0 here. No, it's 3-0. Yeah, it's 3-0 Hearts. Jesus. That's just put more pressure on Celtic this afternoon. If you're buffering, that's your internet, mate. Hearts 3-0 up. Celtic need to start scoring some goals. And we're playing how many times can we put the ball over the crossbar? Yeah, we are, aren't we? There's been quite a few. And even hitting the crossbar. Callum McGregor coming forward. Ball forward. Oh, Jesus. Tenecti lets the ball go. I think in the next 10 minutes, Brendan Rodgers will start thinking about making changes just to try and sharpen it up a bit. Tenecti's not had the impact that I was kind of hoping he was going to have today. No, the gamers. Oh, there's Dyson, just managed to steal the ball for Hibs. Can Dyson puts the ball out to Calmac? Calmac! Oh, that was a weak effort by Callum McGregor. You're expecting him to just hammer that. That was one of the weakest efforts I've seen. What would you say if Adam Ida missed out? Yeah, exactly. Irishman in Porto. Adam Ida would be getting slated. Absolute slated if he missed all of these opportunities. Could you imagine the negativity in the chat? You get my round of applause, mate. Celtic going forward again. Hibs with 8 players in the box. 8 players in their box. Brendan's plan B. I mean, what do you say is a plan B when Hibs have got 8 players in a box? More interested in 3 points rather than 3 goals. More interested in 3 points than 3 goals. I think that we need to score. Yeah, we need to win. We need to win, but when you look at the opportunities, we should have been 4-0 up. 4-0 up, and it's a different game completely. I mean, Brendan can't talk down the quality in the final third today, because I think that Tenecti should have stole that ball. I mean, the quality's been there in the final third. It's just hitting the target. Now there's Strachan with his laptop. Oh shit, that's you porn. Celtic try to put pressure on from the attack. Scales with a cracking header, stealing the ball. Callum McGregor gets the ball in midfield, puts it out wide to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston cuts inside. Can we get the ball past the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders in the box for Hibernian? And some people are saying that Celtic are shy. Oh, crazy. Tenecti's crossing has just been off. I think Tenecti's just looked across to the bench. He will know that he's not performing at the level that he can do. Hibs player getting a talking to by the the referee, Callum McGregor, try to listen in. Get the ball in the back of the net. There's no panic. There's plenty of time yet. Ralston's been playing brilliant today. I think that this is... Well, McGregor, will he take a shot? Puts it back out wide to Tenecti. What the heck? Luke McCowan gets talking to by the ref, even though the Hibs player went down far too easy. I mean, it was 6. That was fucking unbelievable. Hibs are just wasting time now. Hibs are just completely wasting. Oh, come on. Hibs are at it. Might be the best the team's played today. Yeah, Jimbo, I think so. I think it's the best what we've played this season. But it's not good enough for some of the supporters. When you look at everything, you look at the pace of the game, you look at the pass accuracy, you look at... there's too many players in the Hibs box to cross in like that. It's far trying to cross a ball in when there was 7 Hibs players in the box there. You've got to be pinpoint accurate. I mean, Hibs are struggling to cross the halfway line. The only worry now is that Celtic start slowing down their passing, which they haven't. I mean, they're still doing the one-touch pass, but it's the fact that Hibs are sitting so far back. Dies Maeda trying to break through. Can Callum take a shot? Nope. He tries to get it out wide. Get a ball in. Oh, how did you miss that? How on earth did Kelechi miss that? If that was Adamida, everyone would be going mental saying he's woeful. He was offside, innit? He was offside. He would have been offside. He would have been offside. Hibs are set up to not lose and be happy with a point. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. A point at Celtic Park's massive, and this is why teams come and sit back so far, and you know they'll soak it up for 80 minutes, hoping that Celtic are having an off day, which they are in front of goal, which is more often than not. But when you hit the bar twice, when you hit it straight at the keeper, I mean, that should have been a goal. And even if it is called offside, the fact that he gets it in the back of the net, do you know, even if it is offside, so be it. But you're wanting it in the back of the net. And this is what we're not doing. We're not getting in the back of the net. Kelechi's missed a heartful. Yep. And if it was Adamida that missed all those chances, Brendan's bound to be thinking, what do I need to do to get a Lee Griffiths type player that just every time he touches it in the box, it goes in the back of the net? Because even Kyogo, when they come to the end of his time, he was missing so many opportunities as well. Callum McGregor telling them to pass it forward rather than pass it backward. I mean, Hibs are just sitting back in position. They're not even trying to push forward and stop Celtic playing out for the back. That ball needed to be closer to Dyson. We need to stop playing into positions more. Johnny Kenny time? Is it Johnny Kenny time? I don't think it's Johnny Kenny time just yet. Adam Eder's gone. Forget about him. Oh, Jesus. Half an hour to go, we'll get the big guns out. Oh, there's a shot. Starting to just shoot from all sorts of positions, which is good. Because we do need goals. And goals are plenty. I mean, do you take off Dyson Maida to bring on James Forrest? Ralston with the ball. Engels, good ball in. Oh, Adams. Oh, Jesus. Maida's never getting that ball. I mean, look, Hibs have got the ball and they're still sitting with 5 in their box. That tells you how Hibs are wanting to play. Funny 5 a day. You obviously didn't watch the channel when I said if you think that. Hibs are slowing things down. Yep, that's just the way they want to do it, as they're sitting with another 5 in the back. In fact, they've got more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the box now. They're sitting with 7 in the box, Hibs. 7 players in the box. And I think that's the first touch that Scales has had this half. Green for goal with these usual negative comments. Name another Celtic manager. Green for goal. Name another Celtic manager that had to consistently play against teams that play 7 players in the box. You can't. It's modern football for you. It's modern football. Oh, come on, there's no way was that a foul. With Hibs getting so many players in the box, what's the point of us slowing things down and going side to side? Because you're trying to get the Hibs players to move. Trying to get there's change coming. James Forrest coming on. Rodgers can only sub what he has. Yep. Grab boy, I've said it at half time. I thought the Bricky was playing absolutely fantastic. Tenecte on the wing. Oh, that wasn't the greatest of balls. You just can't thread it through. I mean, that's. Oh! Yes! Yes! Kalechi scored. Oh, fuck. Who's offside? They're all offside. line's been drawn. We could all see it was offside. How does it take them so long? I mean, everyone could see it was offside. Look, there was 2 players. Yeah, he's offside. I don't know how the linesman gets it, because the linesman's away behind. Hearts take the lead on the table. Hearts are at the top of the league by 2 goals. Yeah, I mean, there was 3 of them offside. Hearts are 3-0 up. Hearts are now 2 goals better in the league than Celtic. So even if Celtic win 1-0, Hearts will still be top of the table tonight as Benji comes on. So Dyson's going to play as our main striker. Would that make much of a difference? Would that make much of a difference? When you look at the amount of goals, chances that Kelechi's had today, there's been some amount of misses. Let's just say it as it is. And if it had been watching the game in my man cave. Hey. Yeah, it is. Right. Dyson needs to prove. I mean, Dyson now, he's way offside. James Forrest on. Can James Forrest cut in? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they're not even in their box and they're playing with a back 5. That tells you everything you need to know about Hibs. Come on. This is unbelievable. And it's only since they've pushed up, they've now went to a back 4 when they've got their players at the halfway line. Now we're at 67 minutes and this is the furthest 67 minutes into the game, and this is the first time that Hibs have had more than 3 players in the Celtic half. 67 minutes. Celtic with the throw, trying to play it out for the back. Dyson gets the ball. Nobody really forward for Celtic at this point. James Forrest with the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along the back for Hibs. Celtic passing needs to be absolutely on point. Scales got his arms all around somebody as normal. Gets a booking for it. That is the one part of Scales' game that does let him down. Will the manager change the defence at this point? Hibs taking a chance. Celtic need to win close down at this point when Hibs are in the Celtic half. I mean, Hibs are now finding a little bit of confidence because they know that late on in the game, if they get a goal, I mean, Celtic have struggled. Benji's slowing the game down. Benji going forward on the wing. Turns inside. Luke McCown. Passing it across to Tenecti. Tenecti. Can he get a good ball in here? Callum gets the ball. Ball back out to Tenecti. Come on, Celtic. There's no movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Hibs players in the box. 8 Hibs players in the box. Cameron Carter-Vickers is about to get booked also. Yep. That's Cameron Carter-Vickers and Scales been booked. This isn't looking good. He never touched him. He never touched him. Cameron Carter-Vickers never touched him. That comes off his arm. Where's VAR then, eh? His arm was kind of behind him, wasn't it? Hibs with a foul in the Celtic half. The majority of the Hibs team now in this, in fact, all the Hibs team in the Celtic half for the first time in the game. Hibs offside. Celtic need to get the ball quick. Why are we not playing it out quick at this point? Why are we not playing it out quick at that point? I mean, they've just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the back again. We had the ball. Schmeichel had the ball, and we allow them to get back into their own half and start and get to a back 5, rather than getting the ball. We know we've got the free kick. Do you know we've got the free kick? Take the quick free kick and attack. But no, Schmeichel slows it down, passes it out to the side. They go to a back 5, and then it allows the rest to get back. Connected with the ball. He needs to take a shot. Yeah, it's a wild shot. Johnny Kenny's coming on. Paulo Bernardo coming on, 73 minutes. Johnny Kenny going to be playing up front. Brendan Rodgers throwing the changes in. No, he's trying. I mean, people say that he leaves it too late. 73 minutes is still plenty of time. It's not. It's not playing out quick enough for the back. Do you know? And you're right. Boring, slow, crappy football. That comes to the keeper. The keeper got the ball for the free kick. Why didn't he get the moving fast? Do you know that it allowed them to get back to the back 5? It allowed the midfielders to get up. All the Hibs players were in the Celtic half. Quick ball out. This is how Celtic scored their goals in the past, and I just think that comes down to Brendan Rodgers. It's coming down to Brendan Rodgers. I mean, he teaches them, he coaches them to play like that. It's too slow. I don't understand why a Celtic team and a Celtic manager that proclaims he wants fast attacking football, when you get the ball and the opponent's in your half, it's always been the Celtic way to get the ball out quick, hit on the break. Bernardo, corner. I can't see the Huns dropping points tomorrow. He's just came on, mate. Oh, glad I can't watch this. 75 minutes on the clock. 75 and a half minutes. We need a wonder striker to win this game. No, it's just we need to just. I mean, look how far up they're defending, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. They're playing a back 6, away up at the halfway line, just in between the halfway line. Hibs are playing a back 6, and we need to hit on the break a bit quicker, and that's what we're not doing. I don't think Angie's attacking football would. There's a ball over the top. Even Angie's football, what Brendan Rodgers says and what our playing styles is miles apart. You're right, mate. I mean, Brendan Rodgers can say that we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that, but it's when we cross the line and it's obviously some players are taking it upon themselves to just be nervous. One shot of target every 20 minutes isn't good enough. Yeah, squeaky bum time. It's not squeaky bum time. I mean, winning 1-0 for me is a disaster today. Just my own personal thoughts. Fact that Hearts are winning 3-0. Hearts are top of the league by 2 clear goals. Even if we win 1-0, do you know they're still top of the league? Gives them momentum, gives them encouragement, gives them motivation. Can put seeds of doubt into Celtic players' minds. Negativity then feeds in. Do you know there's all these things that can happen when. I mean, you're going to say we're only going into October. The league's not won in October. That was a terrible cross right to the keeper. But it's all about momentum, and if Hearts build up some kind of momentum, I'm not too sure. Square Sausage Mick, Angie's football would murder this Hibs team. I'm not too sure. Because it was 4-3-3. Yeah, you're a freak. They got ants in your pants. Well, we all moaned about Adam Ida missing chances. How did Kelechi no score that goal? A few yards. Yeah, it's a heavy one for him. 1-0. 1-0. Getting hard, their final pass is woeful. It's getting hard because we just aren't passing the ball quick enough. We're passing into space. Hibs are playing for a draw. Do you know, Hibs know that they can keep it at a draw this late into the game and then try and press for a winner. You know that you're going to be opening yourself up at the back. You know, you're still 1-1. But as it was fast unlike this shit. I don't think that if you look at the way that Angie's teams have played since he's left, I still don't think that the low block came into play big time when Ange was here. So, we'll wait and see. Glasgow Rangers says Celtic are awful, man. What position are you in? Remind me again. Oh, that's right. You're 11th in the league. Somebody's come on proclaiming Celtic are shite from a team that's 11th in the league. 11th in the league. Could you imagine that? Leave them in. They're 11th in the league. 11th in the league and coming in saying Celtic are shite. Celtic are pure shite, man. You're fucking shite. Honestly. You're pure shite. You're 11th in the league, mate. 11th. Oh my god. Celtic trying to push forward. Hibs with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players now in the box. 10 players in the box. So, and it's ping pong ball. Oh, see, keeper makes a save. Keeper makes another cracking save. Keeper makes another cracking save. Celtic are pure bash, man. My fucking bash. Celtic are bash. You're 11th in the league, man. Are you not feeling embarrassed? It's no wonder you've not got your real name on your YouTube channel, because I'd be embarrassed as well, to be fair, if you were 11th in the league. In fact, if we were 11th in the league, I wouldn't be going on to social media. Do you know what I mean? Never mind going on to an opposing team channel as Celtic come forward again. Hibs are playing such anti-football. 7 defenders. Yeah, it's a minimum of 7 defenders. Don't worry, ladies. I'm sure you'll get a penalty or deflection or clutch your bead strips. It's alright, man. You know, I'm Celtic daft. We'll give them bye Rangers. Celtic on the ball again. Anyway, let's give him his last little word just before we remove him from the channel. He's got a 24 hours timeout. Bye Rangers. You can scream and shout. Generally awful today, the manager has to go, says Paul. I don't know what game Paul's been watching. Probably Lawwell. It probably is Lawwell, isn't it? Lawwell sitting at home going, fuck the fuckers. Was there a Gers fans in the chat by chance? Now subscribe to the channel, Lanky. Oh, there's another one in. You're raging, mate. Your team's playing shite. Oh, the Huns are all out. Oh, come on, Celtic. Now's a proper game. Paul Baird has spoken. Has he? Can Celtic have a corner? Another one on a timeout. 24-hour timeout. It's good that they subscribe to the channel, though. So, I mean, they come on, they subscribe, and then they unsubscribe later on. Right, let's see if Benji can make a better corner than what. Nope. Ping pong ball. Celtic, Callum McGregor tries to get a shot. Hibs have got every single player in the box. I mean, they've still got every single player in their box at this moment. Garner, Carter, Vickers, Hibs with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in the box. Scales with the ball. Out wide to James Forrest. James Forrest coming in the pitch. He's got 3 players round him. James Forrest on. It comes off the Hibs player. We are avoiding 12th place. We are the 12th place. We are avoiding 12th place. I tell you one thing. I hope Aberdeen win tonight and put them down to 12th place. That'd be hilarious. I mean, that's embarrassing. Being 11th in the league and subscribing to a Celtic channel. Never mind. Callum McGregor's just taking a player right out. No Roma fans this year. They've been banned. Yeah, I read that earlier. It's not going to be. It's probably better that they don't come over. I wonder if Rangers will play simply depressed at their games still. 5 minutes left. Celtic on the break. Benji. Paulo Bernardo, cracking ball by Paulo, but there's nobody there, to be fair. Nobody there. That's the type of opportunity that you're looking for Celtic. Oh, come on, referee. You were dying to give that. The unwashed are obsessed. Does the channel stats well? They subscribe and... Oh, they've just unsubscribed. Oh, it's hilarious because you see the numbers going up and down. You see them subscribe, come onto the channel just to comment, and then they unsubscribe to go back off. It's hilarious. It's all part of the banter. Celtic toiling here. Hibs with a chance. Cameron Carter-Vickers puts it out. I got to say, I mean, it's 0-0. I know it's pissing the rain, but there's still a chance that we can win the game, and fans have vacated the premises. Hibs with a corner. How long will it take to take... Look at the guy who couldn't walk it to the corner any slower if he tried. I'm just waiting on him. Look at that. You see that? He puts the ball down. And then he looks at the linesman just to make sure everyone's alright. Hibs put it past. Right, Celtic need to get the ball out quick. Oh, don't. Celtic TV's just jumped back. Fuck off, Celtic TV. Why are you doing that? Why is Celtic TV now pissing about? Let's put it on Hibs TV. There we go, that's better. Turn down Hibs TV. I didn't want to listen to them though. Celtic on the edge of the Hibs box. Cross in. Oh! Another header over the bar by Johnny Kenny this time. Another header. He would have been onside as well. He should have. We need to hit the target. Unlucky Johnny Kenny. Even Celtic TV's got, Celtic TV, I've given up on Celtic TV, I put it on Hibs TV. All the Hibs players moving forward. Hibs keeper kicks the ball out. Johnny Kenny, the only player in the Hibs half. Hibs are all of a sudden found a little bit of a game. Celtic need to hit on the break quick here. Johnny Kenny, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the back for Hibs. Celtic allow. Come on, Jesus. Benji. It's always going to happen with Don as the ref. No, we should have been 4 up today. The amount of times that we've put you can't blame the ref for today's game. We've never hit the target. We've hit the crossbar twice. Do you know, I'm not blaming the ref for anything. We've hit the crossbar twice. We've headed over as many times. We've hit past the post. Cross coming in for James Forrest, and it's out for a throw-in. 4 minutes of added time. Come on, this is Celtic time. Tony Ralston with the throw-in. Hibs with every player back in the box. They're playing for a draw. How does a new manager change against this low block in Scottish football? Look at the team right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Hibs players in the box. There's hardly any manager, any top level manager, can play past that. It's players, it's not the manager. Every Hibs player is in the box. But everyone's blaming the manager and blaming the tactics. It's the players that have to play through it. Hibs are pish. Celtic, Hibs haven't cleaned. Yeah, I know. Brendan's tactics changed in Belgrade at half time and got a result from it. Yeah, I know. Exactly. And nobody was complaining then in Belgrade. It's always the same when we drop. Well, we've not dropped points yet, but we're definitely not going top of the table tonight. That's for sure. Because Hearts are winning 3-0. They're on a goal difference of +9. Even if Celtic score a goal late on, which is looking highly unlikely now. It is looking highly unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the box. You've got to get that on the head of the Celtic player. Oh, come on. Now he's telling the keeper to stay down, even though the keeper saved the ball. And here we go. Hibs keeper hits it right up the park. Celtic on 14 points, Hearts on 16 points, Rangers on 4 points, Aberdeen on 1 point. I know what end of the table I'd rather be at. Benji. Oh, pinball. It's just a pinball machine in that box. Scales. Cross. Another poor. Oh! Saved by the keeper. Saved by the keeper again. Good save by the keeper. 800 passes. Yep. St Mirren have overtaken. I mean, this is the result that Hibs weren't wanting, because Hibs have dropped away down the table. Do you know? So, I mean, St Mirren's winning. That's it. Game over. Celtic 0, Hibernian 0, full time. Unbelievable. Anyway, make sure you join us for the full time reaction, and that will go live in just a minute or so. Unbelievable.